Over here, so there was a person named Abdul Razak. Abdul Razak was an ambassador of Shah Rukh, who was the son of Timur. He had come to Vijayangara Empire, and just to see that how the because empire was very prosperous, it was one of the wealthiest in the world, and many people might not know, but by 1000 AD, as per Angus Madison's calculation, our GDP per share of the world was around 32.2%. Yeah. So by 1500 it became 24 point some percent, and then started declining. But it's projected that around the era of 180, it was almost 1/3 of the whole of the world. But yeah, Vijayanagar Empire was very wealthy, and the man Abdul Razak came over here, and he was just flabbergasted looking at the lifestyle of the king, despite the fact that he was not living the so ginormous lifestyle as we would look like it has to be so huge and all. So basically, for Abdul Razak, even the modesty of the king over here was looking like it's so overwhelming, because nothing was available. They always lacked in the resources. They never had a lot of money. So the largest of the structure in whole of those area is the mausoleum of Timur himself, which is not even the close to the height of Taj Mahal. That's the largest structure in that region. So they always lacked into the resources. So that's why Babur writes in one phase in Baburnama that he says that around 200 people were put to construct this mausoleum of Timur, but he was able to deploy around 2000 people plus some 300 in India to build a place in Agra. So he got a lot of people, and he says that even to build the structure of Timur, around 50 or 60 people were brought in from India. So the labor was enough, labor was in abundant, resources were there. So the skills were there, skill set was there in India. So coming back to this guy Abdul Razak, and Shah Rukh happens to be in the lineage of Babur itself. So Babur comes from the lineage of the Timur. It's a whole, that's how the lineage works. Timur ke baad Shah Rukh, and so on, and then in the line comes Babur. Now they were flabbergasted looking at the last structure, the king Raya II lived over there. So that structure, he says that it is even larger than the largest of the bazaar in the Herat. So even the largest the market in the Herat was not to the size of the palace in which the king was living, though the fact is that that palace was not even that ginormous in scale. So we were building not in excesses, but we were certainly building something to a great magnificence in that period.